Aloha, and welcome to this guided sleep hypnosis. As always, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe to support the channel. As you listen along with my voice in this session, you will find yourself permanently releasing and overcoming unwanted sights, sounds, thoughts, and feelings which may have been holding you back from living and enjoying your life. Fears, phobias, and anxieties can come in all shapes and sizes. Some of us may react with undesired anxiety towards the idea of driving a car. You should know that hypnosis, as a healing technique, is directed to the infinite resources of your subconscious mind. And when habitual fears turn into long-held phobias, then somewhere along the way, our deeper memories have learned to associate behavioral responses that we have now forgotten how to consciously choose. This is why hypnosis and hypnotherapy is so effective, because it allows a much more conscious control over your previous automatic reactions. Somewhere in your past, your subconscious mind has learned your phobic response. And because of this, it is your deeper mind which can now unlearn all of those old patterns. So I would like to ask you a few questions before going into deeper hypnosis, while you're fully awake and alert, in order to plant the seeds for your own success. So really explore these ideas and know that you can attach any visuals or sounds or feelings to your responses that you create. Remembering the more detailed imagery and feeling you attach to your positive solutions, the more you will naturally get out of the session. So go ahead and begin to relax. And think about making the empowering choice to free yourself forever from your fear. And as you do this, ask yourself, what positive change do you want most of all once you finally let go of your fear? What, if anything, do you think has previously stopped you from making your change? How much time has been spent in your life worrying about your fear? Is there anything you will lose from finally letting go of your fear? What would you positively gain from finally releasing your anxiety? And lastly, when do you want your change to take place? Having consciously considered your answers, let's begin. As you consciously choose to move ahead and unconsciously bring about all of your positive solutions, take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow yourself to settle in and further relax. And let all of those conscious responses you've just imagined move gently away somewhere to the side of your mind. The more you allow your conscious thoughts to calm down outside, the more your subconscious or unconscious mind can read into them and listen inside. So let your eyelids close. And know that you consciously are always free to come back to your thoughts, free to open your eyes if anyone or any situation needs you. You can easily respond. But for now, let the relaxing state of deeper trance fall over your eyes. This is time just for you to relax and listen to the sound of my voice. And if you hear any other sounds, these will not disturb you. Instead, they will help you to relax even more. Because the only sound you need to think about is the sound of my voice. There is nothing that you need to do, so just relax. And start to become aware of your body. Notice your hands and how they feel. And become aware of your arms, sensing the weight of your head as the back of your head rests against the surface where you're lying. Be aware of the weight of your whole body and how it feels as though your body gets heavier. As you relax more and more, relaxation taking over. And begin to notice your breathing, noticing how it gets steadier and slower. Breathing slow and steady. Notice the gentle rise and fall in your abdomen as you inhale and exhale. Slowly and evenly. And as you continue to drift deeper and deeper into relaxation, try to sense the beating of your own heart. Seeing whether the power of your mind can slow down your heartbeat just a small bit. That you really are in control as your whole body begins to slow down into deeper and deeper relaxation. There is nothing for you to do but to relax. You can allow your whole body to completely relax. Now imagine just how you would feel if you were completely relaxed. in total relaxation, how would your body feel? How heavy would it feel? How would your muscles feel if they were completely relaxed? And as you imagine this, your body starts to feel this way, drifting down towards complete relaxation. There is nothing for you to do but to relax and just be aware of every part of your body. Be aware of the top of your head, down through your face, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your back, your stomach, your thighs, your calves, your feet. Focusing on your body and becoming more and more aware of how comfortable you feel. Notice how tension leaves your body, and you can allow yourself to simply relax more and more. As this is your time to let your conscious mind drift off, so that your subconscious mind can begin to make the changes in your body and your mind. As you listen to my voice, you notice every word I say as it enters into your mind. Relax as you go deeper. Relaxing and listening to the sound of my voice. Relaxing you deeply and giving you a feeling of well-being. And as you continue to let my words drift into and around your mind, I want you to be aware that everything I say is for your benefit. And you can listen to my words, or you can let your mind wander. Whichever is more comfortable is the perfect way. As your subconscious mind will always be listening and will always absorb positive suggestions to help you achieve everything that you wish. Inhale and exhale. Becoming more and more aware of your own behaviors, your own feelings, and how you truly wish to be. As you continue to relax, become even more aware of your breath. As you deliberately slow down your breathing, breathing in, breathing out as you relax. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to count backwards from the number 100. but I would like to ask you to do this in a slightly different way. So with each countdown in your mind, I would like you to imagine the shape of the numbers that you might see, and just visualize these numbers as best you can. Just imagining them to be like a big sign, stretching all the way from your left to the far side of your right. And say to yourself, with each lower number, I go deeper and deeper, letting each and every number shrink smaller than the one that has come before. For example, 100, I go deeper and deeper. The number 99 grows smaller than the 100 before it. There will come a time very quickly where the numbers are also fading and dissolving away. And you will reach a point where the numbers disappear completely. You can try to look out for when that happens, but most likely you will forget to remember where you are in the number sequence. And just know that this is perfectly fine, because it also means that hypnosis is taking place. So let's start. 100. I go deeper and deeper. 99. I go deeper and deeper. Feeling calm and relaxed. 98. I go deeper and deeper, as the numbers themselves become less and less important. 97. Deeper and deeper. Exhaling as you relax further still. 96. Deeper and deeper. The numbers fading and becoming smaller, drifting further away. 95. Deeper and deeper. Your conscious mind continues to count down in the background as your unconscious mind stays in the present, listening to my words, relaxing more and more. When you're satisfied that you can no longer find the next number in your mind, just let all of the numbers fall away completely. As you double and triple, you're developing relaxation. Just enjoying these soothing sensations. All the way down to the wonderful, tranquil basement of your total relaxation. Going deeper still, your subconscious has slowed down your breath. And it's so deeply comforting to know that you can rely on the subconscious parts of you to always be there. And even as you remain awake through this session, always enough to be hearing my voice and instructions, there is that other part of you that can rest and relax. Because you easily remember all of those important abilities that are always there inside. See yourself calm and confident as you relax. And take these moments to feel all of that subtly tingling anticipation which is developing within you in this positive place. You can enjoy your own limitless possibilities, which have already begun. And you are trusting your unconscious more and more to do all of these things for you, reminding you to breathe deeply, allowing you a more serene and more tranquil state of mind. A permanent way of life where you're learning to become so much more, as all stress just melts away from you. You may have heard people say that in time we will often laugh as we look back on how we once behaved. Change is bound to happen. Days always change into nights, and nights always change. Seasons change, and years change. And years of old habits change as well. And some people really do work hard, trying to stay the same, as if that were even possible for any of us. Most others, you may know, instead go with the flow. And those role models more easily put down all of their stress and tension, resting all of their baggage while smiling and laughing. Some are constantly straining their arms, trying to hold on to old thoughts and ideas which you no longer need. Even a small baby learns to walk instead of crawling. And we allow ourselves to smile as we walk through the welcoming door. And perhaps sooner than you expect, you can know that there must have been a time in your own past, a very specific and final moment when you crawled for the last time. And somewhere inside of you, you finally felt that's more than enough. And you're done crawling. And now begins your upright, self-assured steps. Notice how you are already drifting and dreaming through your mind's calmest doors. as you imagine arriving in this next place, a safe place of protection, welcoming you. Notice how moving just a few steps beyond brings you every sight, every sound, and every feeling of perfect safety and contentment. This wonderful serenity that you now recall. And notice that your subconscious creates for you just such a place. It builds your own private, protected retreat just for you. So really see and hear and feel yourself here, using all of your senses as you've arrived into your most peaceful state. You can drop all of the angers and finally rest. Whatever relaxation means for you. You might see yourself lying in a comfortable hammock, or resting in the warm green grass of a field, or lying on a warm beach listening to the waves. Wherever you are, you feel safe, protected, and loved. Remember that at any time, you can return to this comfortable place of safe protection. Because all you have to do is think to yourself the words, "I am safe and secure," and you will immediately return to the safe environment, perfectly shielded by your own mind's protection. Right now, you find yourself ready to address your specific issue of that old fear of driving or old phobia lingering inside of you. And we are now going to work more directly on your issue. So let yourself move a little further away from your safe place. Always knowing you still carry all of that strong, loving protection with you. And as you drift into your trance, notice yourself already moving in a new direction. And you see new colors and hear new sounds with new sensations. Now picture yourself going down new hallways. Picture yourself descending the steps. And feel yourself passing through new archways of possibility even further down. Relaxing all the way down until you find yourself entering into the space of a very unique room. and you realize that this room is built as your own private movie theater. And you can feel yourself relaxing more. And you see yourself relaxing into your favorite comfortable chair. In front of you, you see an enormous movie screen, a wide screen where you know you can deliberately play out any moments from your own life. Any scene in time from your personal experience can play up there that you choose to review. You feel absolutely relaxed and safe, in total control, as if you are holding a universal remote, so you can watch any part of your life, just like watching and learning from a historical documentary. Now, as you think about your specific fear or phobia, take a moment to remember that the root cause and source of your problem truly does exist somewhere within your memory banks of your life. Because somewhere in your past, there really was that first moment where you originally learned to associate one feeling to another, one image to another, one sound to another, and perhaps even tastes or smells to others. All of those senses became linked together in very specific ways. Realize and appreciate that your subconscious mind and your deeper self created your fearful reactions in order to best protect you from what your younger mind thought as a possible danger to you. Your subconscious mind did this to keep you safe, to protect you, using your best knowledge and resources available to you at that time. So take a moment for yourself to thank that part of you for really doing its best work to keep you safe and protected, and for giving you what was needed at that time. However, since then, your subconscious mind has also been repeating those very same old patterns for you over and over again. And this time you know the time has truly come when the old outdated responses have completely played out. Because you have grown and continued to learn, and you are choosing now to respond with much calmer behavior. Because this is the powerful response, which now gives you everything that you really need and desire. Your adult self knows now how to remain cool, calm, safe, and relaxed in all situations. So it's okay to let go of those older ways knowing that the deepest parts of you are moving in agreement to create these more powerful choices. So with your subconscious mind's permission, let your movie start on the giant screen in front of you. As your transformative, life-changing show is about to begin. And as the movie starts, you blink your eyes and you are transported to the projection booth behind the audience, where you are the one in charge. And at the same time, from the projection booth, you still see your own self sitting down there in the comfortable seat below. As you find yourself safely removed with this extra distance, it allows you to feel calm as you review and neutrally observe your fear and phobia about to play out on the screen. So when you feel ready, let your mind go to the most recent memory of your fear. Remembering you are protected at all times by the distance of the projection booth. And any past experience that you view or hear remains perfectly under your absolute control. So just allow yourself to see this first, most recent memory of your fear beginning to play out there on the movie screen. And change the projector settings so that you see this recent memory only playing out in black and white. And you have at your fingertips the dials to slow down or speed up the movie whenever you choose. And watch as you play the movie from just before you see yourself feeling your fear. And then go all the way through to just after the end of your fearful reaction. And really notice as the scene freezes and ends that you really do see that you are still safe. You are still fine. Still okay. See yourself on the screen, clearly having survived your experience. Because you are obviously still intact, safe, and in one piece. You are safe. You are relaxed. You remain in control. Now let that first scene just fade away and disappear. Because you are now letting your mind drift back to a second earlier memory. It begins to play out there on your screen. So start this second earlier memory, also turning it to black and white. And start your movie from just before you experience this fear. Watching yourself, watching your own self on the screen. notice the trigger moment for your fear and how that screen version of you reacts to that trigger moment. Hear any particular sounds that you heard and notice how these special sounds affect you, remaining safe and in control, and play the movie through until you reach the end of your fear. And when you reach the end frame, freeze that frame of the scene and realize you are still alive and okay. You are breathing calmly, and you have successfully survived, safe and secure. And now that second scene disappears as the image dissolves and goes away. And now I want you to collect yourself and go back even further, sorting through your experiences. In each moment of your fear and phobia holds a particular clue for your discovery and understanding, because you are looking and searching for what has led to the very first creation of your fear. And take the time to review these moments as you go backwards in time, asking yourself, is this the first time that I experienced my fear? Remembering you are a neutral spectator. Remaining in your projection booth, watching yourself down there, watching your younger self up there on the screen as the black and white memory plays out under your control. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, I would like you to allow yourself to go directly to the very first time that you see yourself experiencing your fear. 3, 2, 1. And notice where it is that the younger version of you is on the screen. Notice what you're doing. Notice if you are alone or with others. Really notice what is your exact situation or activity. And let your deeper self learn as much as you can to better fully understand and observe everything that is occurring. Now play this scene all the way through to the very end, where you freeze the image. And see yourself once more, having successfully survived your first fearful encounter. Realize and reassure yourself that you are truly safe and secure, because you have all the rest of your positive life ahead of you to live. Rewind this first scene and play the scene out backwards. And as you do, I would like you to do something different. I would like you to imagine adding in sound effects or just playing music over top of the scene. as you rewind the scene quickly, faster and faster, all the way through to the very beginning again, realizing how ridiculous the scene is with music and sound effects. Now play through the scene again, and this time imagine yourself moving into that first comfortable seated position in the audience. As you watch the scene play forwards in normal time, in black and white, notice any changes in your response. Notice if your younger self up there appears to be feeling calmer and more confident. And watch as you play the scene to its final conclusion. And freeze at the frame again as you realize that as the scene ends, you remain calm and in control. Now run the scene for a third time, and on this time, you might either remain and you'll see that position, or if you are more and more comfortable with the idea, then allow yourself to float all the way up there to that last frozen frame at the end of the scene, and feel yourself stepping into the frame and into your younger self. Now this time, turn your movie into full color. And as you again reverse the entire sequence, rewinding the scene, and feel your body moving backwards as you reverse the footage, playing the ridiculous music over your entire reversal. Something that really makes you laugh at how absurd this whole rewinding, reversing situation is. And reverse your way all the way back to the start of that first frame at its beginning. Turn the image to black and white again and play the scene through as slowly or as quickly as you wish. And now feel exactly how you wish to feel, feeling absolutely calm and relaxed and confident within yourself. Because you know you have complete control. And once you reach the end of the scene, bring back all of the color again and realize you are now conquering your fear. Right now, you are conquering your phobia. As you breathe calmly and deeply, feeling the pride and pleasure of standing confidently in your final frame. You have shown yourself you are now much more stronger than your fear. You know that you can come back whenever you wish and play this scene through as many times as you choose. Because you have conquered your phobia. You have conquered your fear. Look at your fear there and imagine it as a small, weak object. Look upon the old phobia and see that you no longer need it. You no longer want it. You no longer need your fear because your fear is so much weaker. Before your very eyes and to your very ears, your phobia is breaking apart and crumbling. Deep down inside of you, you realize you are so much more powerful. You are ready to move far beyond your broken fear. Because every part of you is now truly at ease. You're calm, and your confidence is expanding and growing. And this incredible feeling fills into every and all areas of your life. You are seeing in quick succession every memory and movie scene played out from the original scene onwards. It is now changing in its nature in your life. Every moment there you played now shows a broken and failing, crumbling old fear. The fears are dissolving and melting and being blown away. You are happy and confident, realizing you are able to face and overcome anything you choose. You have finally confronted and faced up to your fear. And now you easily let go of everything that bothered you. And feel your self-assuredness increase. And as you visualize your experience of being in total control, and feel how great it feels to be you, visualize driving along and feeling in total control. Totally secure. And you remember how much you love driving, the freedom that it gives you. You can go anywhere that you like. You can drive your car anywhere you want. Because you are a competent, safe, and secure driver. You remember that you can drive your car wherever you like and whenever you like. You enjoy this feeling as you imagine the firm but relaxed grip that you have on your steering wheel. And you are reassured, and you feel so good throughout your body. Visualize yourself in your car, driving along, and picture your relaxed and alert posture as you are in constant and complete control. You are self-assured and content. And notice that you have a slight smile on your face as you continue to enjoy your experience. So relaxed, so happy, so in control and secure. Feel your feet on the pedals and see the road ahead. And enjoy this lovely, relaxing journey as you see everything so clearly. And you make everything brighter. The colors are more vibrant. And feel what it feels like to be so self-assured and so secure while driving your car. You are alert to what you need to be, and you remember how good driving can feel. And you realize, as you visualize those pictures, that you are a good driver, you are a safe driver, and your confidence as a driver is increasing. You are reassured by your feelings. It feels good as you slow down and accelerate. You are in complete control, keeping within the speed limits and performing everything safely and effectively. Your relaxed posture and the smile on your face, so in complete control, and how wonderful it feels to be on the journey. So float back down from the movie screen as you return to your seat and realize you're cutting all the cords that used to previously connect you to that broken fear. Now is the time to cut all ties, so you easily cut those energy connections. You feel yourself letting go and releasing as you cut the cord to your fear. And you feel free from all anxieties and take back all energy. You are so much stronger now as you release and let go of all anger, all hurt, all nervousness, all worries and concerns forever. Your movie screen grows dimmer as you allow it to just fade away. And with it, those past fears and phobias and anxieties are all melting away. And you feel so much more whole inside of yourself, so much more complete, as if the weight of the world is now lifting from your shoulders. So take yourself into your brighter future as you imagine stepping into your comfortable tomorrow. See and feel and hear how amazing and confident you are. Experiencing your day and your life as you wish to be. Completely free of your old worries in every possible way. From this moment onwards, you remain calm and relaxed in all situations. You realize you can go anywhere at all that you choose. You journey calmly and easily, no matter how you travel. So continue to relax deeply as you drift and dream in your thoughts. Allowing all of this important work you've done to integrate and absorb into all parts of your deepest being. And know that in the next coming days, nights, and weeks, your subconscious mind will continue to find more solutions for you, always allowing you to become a much more relaxed person and a much more confident person as you are simply enjoying living your own life. Aloha and good night.